Remember when pubs weren't gastropubs? No wooden boards, no fancy sauces, just beer, conversation, and snacks that actually meant something. Today, we're taking a trip back in time to 15 classic British pub snacks that only true Brits remember. Simple, unapologetic, and deeply tied to pub culture. Stay with me till the end, because one of these snacks was accidentally invented in a monastery, and it's not the one you're thinking of. 1. Pickled eggs, the original pub power snack. Pickled eggs weren't just sitting on the bar for decoration. They were Victorian fuel. Hard-boiled eggs preserved in malt vinegar, no fridge required. Cheap, filling, and packed with protein, long before anyone used the word superfood. Factory workers would save up for one on a Friday night. The vinegar even helped soften the effects of alcohol on an empty stomach. Today, they've returned in trendy pubs at 5 times the price, rebranded as heritage protein. Your granddad would have laughed. 2. Jellied eels, East London on a plate. This wasn't food, it was working class history. For centuries, eels were the cheapest protein in London. Chopped, boiled, and left to set in their own natural jelly. During World War II, eel shops were officially classed as essential services. That's how important they were. Overfishing and changing tastes finished them off. Most British eels now end up overseas, while the tradition faded at home. 3. Pork scratchings, not for the weak-jawed. Proper pork scratchings weren't snacks. They were a commitment. Rock-hard chunks of pig skin, heavily salted and brutally crunchy. So tough they were known to crack fillings across the Midlands. They were proudly working class, greasy, salty, and perfect with a pint. Today's fancy versions with truffle oil completely miss the point. Real scratchings were supposed to hurt a little. 4. Pork pies, British engineering at its best. A proper pork pie was a structural achievement. Thick hot water pastry, hand-raised around seasoned pork, sealed with natural jelly made from pig trotters. That jelly wasn't decorative, it preserved the pie for weeks without refrigeration. In the 1800s, wedding pork pies were so valuable they were insured during transport. Modern food regulations quietly pushed them out of pubs for good. 5. Scotch eggs, not Scottish at all. Despite the name, Scotch eggs are about as Scottish as sushi. They were invented in London in 1738, likely by Fortnum and Mason, as travel food for wealthy coach passengers. During the pandemic, Scotch eggs famously became a political debate, classed as a substantial meal, so pubs could stay open. Sales jumped by 140%. Nothing sells British food quite like bureaucracy. 6. Whelks, seaside tough love. Chewy, rubbery, and unapologetic. Whelks were once everywhere along the British coast, eaten cold with vinegar and white pepper. Victorian doctors even prescribed them for their iodine content. Food scares in the 1970s ended their pub career. Today, they're exported as delicacies, just not eaten here. 7. Mushy peas, northern comfort. In northern pubs, mushy peas were served on their own, hot, in mugs. Made from marrowfat peas soaked overnight and cooked into thick, spoon-standing mush. Cheap, filling, and excellent at soaking up beer. Chain pubs killed them off. Now they return occasionally as pea foam, at triple the price. 8. Pub sausage rolls, beautifully risky. These weren't supermarket sausage rolls. They lived in heated display cabinets, slightly dried out, dangerously hot inside, greasy underneath. Food safety rules shut those cabinets down, and with them went one of the greatest pub snacks ever made. Risk, it turns out, tastes good. 9. Ploughman's lunch, a fake tradition that worked. The ploughman's lunch feels ancient, but it was invented in the 1960s by a cheese marketing board. Bread, cheese, pickles, no cooking required. Cheap, clever, and perfectly suited to pubs. Marketing created a tradition. Modern pub culture quietly killed it. 10. Pickled onions, chemical warfare. These weren't mild. They were eye-watering, sinus-clearing, room-emptying vinegar bombs. Eating one was a public display of toughness. Today's versions are polite. The old ones were not. 11. Scampi Fries. The smell of the pub. They didn't taste like scampi. They didn't contain scampi. But open a bag and everyone knew exactly where you were. 50 years on, they're still here, unchanged and unbeatable. 12. KP dry roasted nuts. Pub furniture. These weren't optional. They were part of the pub. Blue bags, mystery seasoning, and enough salt to encourage another round. Gourmet nuts arrived. Nostalgia stayed with KP. 13. Frazzles. Bacon without bacon. Vegetarian snacks that taste more like bacon than bacon. Artificial, unapologetic, and oddly perfect. Sometimes fake just works better. 14. Twiglets. Love them or hate them. Twiglets divide Britain. Burnt-looking wheat sticks coated in yeast extract. People either adore them, or genuinely can't understand why anyone would. They've survived nearly a century by refusing to compromise. 15. Final thoughts. These snacks weren't just food. They were social glue, class markers, and part of what made pubs feel like home. If this journey made you miss the days when pub snacks doubled as weapons, subscribe, hit the bell, and raise a glass to the humble pickled egg. Cheers.